Good evening, it's Adam here again with another quick instant movie review for you. So something slightly different tonight. Tonight I went and saw an independent feature film, directed, written and produced along with many other people by Ken Twohy. Now he is a gentleman who has worked in the film industry for many decades now actually. He's been an assistant director on things such as Spider-Man, the 2002 Sam Raimi original film. He's worked on many features. Been a crowd. I didn't even realize what this was. A crowd assistant director, so moving massive amounts of people in big crowd scenes. So there you go. So Ken has also been a lecturer, I believe, so has worked pretty extensively in the film industry for many years, and this is his first official credit as director and writer on a feature film. And this is a semi-autobiographical tale of three brothers who love their little league, and their dad is their coach. He is obsessed with them winning and in this particular little league championship to get them to the finals. But the boys have got major competition in regards to one of the other teams, which is also competing, as well as a reintroduction of a figure from the past that may steal them away from their dreams and their father. So there's a lot going on in this little film that goes for 85 minutes. Look, what I will say straight off the bat is this film looks impressive. It was an independently financed, independently shot. There's no production company really involved with this outside of those of the producers. As I said, this is Ken's first major motion picture that he has directed, and the film looks great. The grading on it is pretty good. The sound is really great. This film was shot about 5 years ago in the space of 13 days, and the director spent most of the rest of that time trying to get funding for post-production. So a great lesson for all independent filmmakers: have a budget and make sure that post is very much in that budget. Something I hear a lot with feature filmmakers actually. Look, and the acting is pretty good across the board. There is some serious script problems in this. There's some interesting dialogue moments, but you know what? Overall, for a film that no one got paid on, for a film that was shot in 13 days across 3 locations, it actually has a certain amount of levity to it, and it is, do you know what? It's made. And this is the big thing about this film, is tonight we had a theatre full of people that were somehow involved, or punters from the community who came along to see this family-friendly movie that goes for 85 minutes, all shot on the Gold Coast, and it got a rousing applause at the end of it. So, I think this is the big thing, is that things like this can be done as long as you budget, plan, and have some good people behind you. And money always helps, of course. But the film is called Home Plate. It was directed by Ken Twohy and has a great little cast with some up-and-comers and established actors as well. So I can't really give this a score because I feel like this is just a great example of independent filmmaking at its best, really. I think if you've got a script, you've got a passion, this is, as I said, semi-autobiographical. It's something, obviously, that the director has wanted to make for quite amount of time. I think it's also very important to note that, when you do have a feature film burning away in your bottom drawer that you want to get out and get done, that you have to allow for a certain amount of revision, and you've got to distance yourself slightly from your project. And I feel tonight that was one thing that the director did mention, that his one of his executive producers did help with some rewrites, and I think that really probably assisted putting a little bit of distance from the source material, especially if you're a writer, director, producer. I think you need to be able to have a few other people in the room to tell you, hey, we need to change this, or this has to change. But kudos to all the people involved. Kudos to the crew. The film looked great. It was shot really well. It was very well edited, and there were some really great directing choices in this. So hats off to you, Ken. Good job. And to all the cast involved. So Home Plate, if you get a chance, do look it up on IMDb and check the trailer out, and maybe this film will get feature film funding, and it may get a big distributor to be able to get it to the next base, shall we say. But anyway, Home Plate, if you can find it, go and catch it.